Hey everyone, Perksprisoner here. Today Markiplier had uploaded a video talking about YouTube, and I think he unfairly put an umbrella over top of all of us YouTubers. Now, to be fair to Mark, I mean nothing by this video. Don't take it as a personal attack. I would not do that to you, Mark. You are an inspiration to many of us, and my small community of people that I enjoy streaming with, uploading, talking to, just YouTube in general, look at you as an inspiration. Now, I will admit some people have fallen from the heavens, so to speak, and have only been concerned about how many viewers they have and how many likes and how much activity. You know the whole spectrum of what you have to look at in YouTube. So I want everyone to first listen to the video, and then I am going to speak my mind a little further. So let me just start this real quick.
Hello! Hi! It's been 4 years and I still don't know how to introduce myself on a vlog, but hello! How's it going? I'm here because I want to say words, and words is the only thing that I know how to do good, apparently not. God damn it. Okay, so I wanted to make a video because I wanted to talk to you guys about some thoughts that I've been having about YouTube. Because just a few days ago, it was actually the 4th anniversary that I've been on YouTube. It's 4 years ago that I started posting videos, and 4 years ago that my life totally changed and became all about YouTube. And the only thing that I have the right to talk about is things that are in my immediate bubble, and my bubble is very small, but my bubble involves YouTube. I don't want to talk about international politics or bullshit like that, but I do know YouTube because I live YouTube. I experience YouTube every day. I wake up and think about YouTube. I wake up and think about the videos that I was supposed to make the day before, but I was too lazy to make, and then I got to make them that day, and then I got to hurry up and get ahead of my schedule. I know YouTube. And I love doing YouTube. I love making videos for you guys. It's literally the purpose that I've put my life to. And that is good because it gives me something that I am motivated for. It gives me something that pushes me forward and higher and makes me a better person. And also, it puts food on the table so that I'm not starving. So this all combines into something that is very important to me. YouTube is my life. YouTube is everything that I do. It's literally the only priority that I have in my daily life. And that's because I love doing it. And I love doing it. And then that makes me self-reflect on what YouTube is turning into. And YouTube is changing. YouTube has changed over the years many times. It's changed leaderships. It's changed design decisions. Sorry. New people have come in, old people have left, people have moved around, you guys have changed your tastes. But what I see from doing this for 4 years is what I can only describe, and I took a lot of time thinking about these words, is a self-fulfilling cycle of pessimism. And that's a big phrase for Marky Moo to say, but that is the only way that I can describe what I see every day. And what I mean by self-fulfilling, what did I even say? I don't even know. What I say by the vicious cycle of pessimism is what I'm going to call it now. Someone quote me on that. Is that when people are doing YouTube, they are after a few things. And you can't fault them for it because of course people would want to do this for the living, but they're after influence, more viewers, and money. And that's fine. You know, I would be a hypocrite if I said I would do this for free because I couldn't and I wouldn't because it's part of my income and it's how I live. So of course I want to do it. It's my job. But I don't treat it as my job, but it is my job. So I'm hypocritical if I was to criticize anyone for going after YouTube for money. And that's not what I'm doing. Because even YouTube, the business, if you asked an executive at YouTube, they would go, we want more views, more money, more ad revenue, and more. And you can't exactly fault them for that. It's the nature of the business of things. But what I know, being at the heart of YouTube and being where I am now from where I started, I've seen this change in attitude. And it's very subtle and it's hard to see, but it's definitely there. It's a change from seeing YouTube as a platform where anyone can do anything and anyone can put up whatever they want, whenever they want, to a system where you have to follow strict rules. You have to follow strict protocols. You have to criticize others. It's every man for himself, and no one can cooperate. And I'm not saying it's bombastic, that's what it is, but that's what it's starting to be. Because as more and more people try to flood in the system, the more and more people try to hold tight onto what they have and they don't want to let go. And I can't fault them for that either. Like they worked hard to make their YouTube channels and they worked hard to make something. And so they want to attack others and they want to cause drama and they want to make things happen. And I'm not naming names here. This is a general sense. I am never going to name names on this. I have way too much respect for too many people to start calling people out and doing exactly what I'm saying is happening. But it is happening. And it's a self-fulfilling cycle of pessimism because people want more. And then more people want more. And then the people want other people to have less because they want more. And then more people want more. And then more people want others to have less. And it's becoming less of a community about making cool videos for you guys, which is what it always has been about. It always should be about. It should be about you guys and you guys alone. And you guys actually have the power in this system. Because it's a weird democratic process. If you guys watch a video, obviously there's a demand for that video. People are going to make more of that type of video and you guys get what you want. If you guys don't watch a video, then obviously that video isn't going to do as well and not as many people are going to want to make that type of video. And that's fine. That's how it works. That's how you guys have the power and that's how you guys shape what YouTube is. The only thing that I have wrong with it is that it stifles creativity for the sake of creativity. And I'm guilty in this too because I do the same thing. Like I make videos because people want to see them and I do that. And so that is the thought that I had recently was, why do I do this? I do it because I love it, right? That should be the answer. Like I do. Yes, of course. And it is the answer. But at the same time, I felt like this pang of shame. You know, this sense in my mind that I was almost ashamed of what it's become. And I'm not, but I felt it. And it dawned on me that I had more fun making a video where I stared at a banana for 5 minutes and then 1.7 million people watched it. And by the way, I didn't make those subtitles. The subtitles are open to you guys. You guys make the thumbnail. You guys made that better. You guys made it better from the subtitles. That was so cool and so fun. And that's what I love about YouTube. Like you can put up anything. Anyone can put up anything. And that's great. And that's wonderful. Anyone can put up absolutely anything. But that's happening less and less. On my part too. Like I said, I'm guilty. I'm hypocritical for criticizing anyone for doing this because I'm guilty too. I've made videos, you know, just because people want to see more of them. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's leading down to a road where that's all that's ever going to happen. Instead of trying to surprise you guys with new and interesting things and sometimes very stupid things like me staring at a banana for 5 minutes or eating a bowl of cereal for 5 minutes. It's, you know, it's moments like that that I look back on my channel. You know, I don't look back at like part 13 of a Let's Play that I did 3 years ago. I look back at the Fall of Slender Man. I look back at like Jump Scare Friends. I look back at Markiplier's Magic Touch. I look back at those, you know, I think about the impossible Let's Plays, the weird things that I've done, the April Fool's jokes that I've done. I think back to those and I love those. Those are cherished memories in my heart and they're always going to be there. Always.
And that's what I want to see more out of YouTube, and that's what we're not seeing more out of YouTube. I mean, I'm just saying it's not happening. It's definitely happening, but in smaller and smaller quantities as years go by. So if you guys are looking for a point to this video, I don't even know if I could wrap it up in one sentence, but the point that I'm trying to make, or that at least I will try to halfway get to making, is that YouTube is changing into a system that is only rewarding for more views and more money. And it's been that way for a long time. And it's easy for me to say it's not a good thing because I'm obviously sitting high up on the YouTube rung and people look to me for advice. I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. Why are you talking to me? And so, like, who am I to say what one thing is or another? But these are the observations that I make. And me being someone that loves to watch YouTube videos and loves to see these cool things, I don't want it to turn into a constant money mill. And I want to make sure that it doesn't do that either, because I love making videos for you guys. I love making videos for you guys. I love it with all my heart. I love doing the weird things so much. You guys don't understand how much I love doing these things. And I care about it. I care about YouTube. I care about what people make on YouTube. And it sickens me to see some of the bullshit that comes out of the stupid cycle of pessimism, the ever-turning wheel of I'm better than you. And that sucks. And I don't know how to fix it. I really don't. Because I don't think I can. But I know that you guys can. And I know that you guys can because you guys are the ones that are in control of literally everything. We are slaves to you guys. Like, we, the YouTube creators, we are like indebted to you for everything that we have. And I always try to maintain that sense of gratitude to you guys because I am so grateful for what you guys have done to change my life and change the world and what we've done, you know, and all the charity efforts. But expanding beyond just me, like, you guys are in control of everything. And I love you guys for that. And I love what we do together. And I love everything about YouTube. And I just don't want to see it go down a dark road. And again, I'm not being apocalyptic. I'm not trying to fight the system. I'm just saying thoughts that I have had given my expertise on YouTube. So I don't think I made a single point in this entire video. I think I just rambled for way too long. But those are my feelings about what it means to make videos on YouTube and what it means to owe something to you guys and what it means to do things for the sake of having fun and make things because no one asked them to be made. No one wanted it to be made, but it was made anyway, and it was wonderful. And that's the beauty of what YouTube is and hopefully will be. So anyway, I'll stop rambling. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. If anyone wants to try to stitch a coherent paragraph out of everything that I just rambled about, feel free. Go to town on it. Maybe I'll put it in the description. But, you know, just in the end, thank you guys for letting me be stupid in front of millions of people. So thanks again, everybody, so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!
It's a little trippy. When I start dancing, it'll make a lot more sense. Start dancing. Okay. I think this is loud enough. I think this is louding enough. Louding enough? Okay. Now I get to dance with this Mario onesie on. If I can do it properly. Dance with Luigi. Thank you for spamming those emojis right now, everyone. Get out of your system. Get out that emoji spam out of your system. Thank you all for the gracious amount of subs. We appreciate it. I shake my hips. Can you see it? And I think I need to put it down if I'm gonna shake my hips. Inside the onesie. I can't. I mean, I could probably put him right here. He'll stick. He promises to stick. Bum 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 It almost sounded like Mario-esque. No, I'll put the hoodie on. It'll keep it easier. Make it easier on us. Are we just hanging on by a foot? Yeah. Oh, it's in there. All those emojis, everyone. Jace is here. How you doing, Jace? You ready for the dab, everyone? Okay, that's as much a dab as we're gonna get out. But this song is almost over. We got like 10 more seconds.
And oh, what a still. So Markiplier, what I'm telling you is that you have quite a bit of audacity. The reason for this is because me and the group of streamers that are down below my face right now and a couple others that I didn't have room to put on there, we do content to the best of our ability for the people watching. You said something that actually blew my mind, and that was, it's all about who's better than who, and give me while you get nothing. When's the last time you put your hand out and said, here, little YouTuber, let me give you advice, let me point you in a direction, let me tell you what I think you're doing wrong. You haven't reached out to us, we've reached out to you. That sounds a lot like you're doing exactly what you're telling us not to. So is it a case of espionage? Are you trying to destroy from within? I mean, I've reached out to you hundreds, if not thousands of times, exaggeration, and you haven't ever replied back. Not you, not Jacksepticeye. I even reached out to PewDiePie a couple times, but with 40 million people dropping messages, your odds are pretty small. It's like hitting the lottery to get a reply from them. But what I'm trying to get across to you is you're doing what you suggest we're doing, because you aren't reaching out to us. I don't know anybody that's ever talked to you. I know I've talked to a bunch of people, and maybe you should reach out to us. There's at least 30 people that I watch regularly. They're regular everyday people. Some of them are as intently entwined in what our viewers want rather than what we want. We try to keep playing things that we enjoy because, well, ultimately we're not just there for money, so we're not, like grabbing or subscription grabbing. We're like, well, we want you to subscribe, but it's not for the reason of money in most cases. There's a couple that I do, yeah. When I see them, I'm like, yeah, you're in it for the bucks. That's not why we're here. And Mark, I'm offended and hurt that you would even suggest that out of, you know, the 12 million people, you can probably gather that about 6% of those 12 million people are going to be YouTubers. That's quite a bunch. They're either going to upload, stream, or both. And I don't recall you ever looking at any of us and trying to point out a tip. And I think it's funny how you've given yourself an escape at every point. I say, Mark, reach out to us. We're looking for advice. You say, I don't know anything. Then we're like, oh, well, you know, we just, some helpful advice. I don't want your fucking money. And so, you know, and then you're like, oh, well, I know it's easy for me. Yeah, it is easy for you to say because you're not helping none of us. Like all the people you know, like already established themselves at some point. Right? I mean, like you have your friends, but you don't reach out. Like it is a dream of, if I had to guess, of 1.3 million people which are subscribed to you to just shake your hand. That 1.3 would make up at least 6 million people that would love to just talk to you. I don't know anyone. I know a lot of people. I don't know anyone that's ever talked to you, got a return on a comment. Certainly one of them would, right? But then again, I guess you fall into the lotto stance also, right? Didn't take you 40 million. You've forgotten about us little guys, and you keep talking so much trash about what YouTube's become, but you're not helping none of us out. You have your friends, Jacksepticeye, for I don't know how you ended up meeting. I missed that little part of the Mark and Jack history lesson, but where's the YouTube love? I don't see it from you anymore. I see Markiplier love. That's what I see. Because if it's not someone that's already established, if it's not someone that has already figured out what works for them, where are you? You're uploading a video for them to watch, probably right now. I don't know how you could have put that message out there wholeheartedly. I don't know how you could have looked into the camera and for a single moment made any of the comments you made. And I don't know if there's something going on in your life, but that video showed a whole different you. You, once again, out of 12 million people, 12,300,000 plus, there's somewhere around 35,000 comments when I looked. I bet you 96% of those were positive. They're like, oh, Mark, oh. But that's because that 96% weren't YouTubers or someone that your message applied to. What you see here is the product of a community that you've forgotten. The majority of the people I know, whether it's Jake Peter, To The Nines, Lucy Cell, Doggeth, even Filthy Creatures, which is not on my hot list over here, and that's only because he's not. It's just not. There's no particular reason. They have helped me. This is, 5 months progress based off of what's been taught. I didn't build this myself. Some of it, while I had to investigate, that isn't me. I learned this from Lucifer, which is also not on my hot list. Another YouTuber that is under the 5,000 mark. And for whatever reason, you haven't reached out to any of us, or you say you're always watching YouTube. Not one comment. Couldn't be like, hey, you guys are pretty awesome. None of this stuff came from just me being smart. And anyone else that's watching this, if you think you can build something on your own, you may find yourself not being very successful at all. I put a heavy deal of thanks on, in particular, Lucifer, Jake Peter, Doggeth, Filthy Creatures, To The Nines, and Lucy Cell for helping me get to the point I am. Your name was missing because you haven't helped any of us. Now, I want to remind you, in case it ends up clipped off, that I'm not attacking you. I just want you to reevaluate what you said, because it wasn't only rude, but it was directed with an umbrella over top of all of us. Now, we're a small community. If you had to put it in perspective of cities and towns, since you are in California, right? We're gonna do something like compare Yuba City to Hollywood. Because, quite frankly, that's exactly what we are versus you. We're a small community. Together, I think we have maybe about 10,000 subs collectively. Where are you, Mark? You're the one that invokes the change. You have 12 million subscribers. That means that you have more influence than I do or anybody I know does. You could build people like you're a smart man. If you weren't, you wouldn't have 12 million subscribers. Your buddies, the ones that actually know what you do and how you are, the Game Grumps, Jacksepticeye, even the friends of Jacksepticeye all say it when you're not around. It's like, the man's a genius. And so you can look at the YouTubers and know which ones just love their fans and which ones aren't. Now, I'm not saying that, any one of us is better than the rest. I put us all on an even playing field, me personally. What they think, I can't control that, just like I can't control you. And so, Mark, what I really want you to do is, if you do see this video, which I highly doubt, but if you do see this video, how about just once putting a comment in the comments list? I'd be down for that. Show that you're not so high and mighty that it's all about you and your little clique. I will broadcast to the little gathering of people I have. I will be like, look, this is what Markiplier did. I was wrong. I will retract everything I said. If you can leave just one comment on this video, if you happen to see it. If not, well, guess what? You've become exactly what you said that none of us should. But you always have that opportunity of deniability. And that is because there's no way for me to track if you've ever seen this video. It's more of a what you have to live with when it comes to yourself. So Markiplier, I'll still watch your videos because I think you're a great person. I think every video you've done, with the exception of eating a bowl of cereal, sorry, least favorite video of yours, has been amazing. I've watched almost each and every one all the way through from beginning to end. It's you that forgot about us, not the other way around. So before you say that we've just turned into money hoarding people, maybe you should actually check out the people that you're talking about. Don't look at the people that came from Twitch over to YouTube because YouTube is more profitable. Look at the people that started on YouTube, that built from the ground up where they currently are. Look at the ones that started with almost no idea what the hell they were doing and have gotten somewhere, anywhere. I personally find my 30 subscribers a huge achievement. So Markiplier, Mark, till next time, you have a good one.